Grab your controllers and get ready. Hey gang, I'm your host Brian Rollins, and this is episode 159 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. This week we've got a gaming episode with some Nintendo trivia. As always, it's 3 rounds of 10 questions each. I ask, you get a timer, and then we see how you did. It's like pub trivia night without the cover charge or drink minimum. If you need rules or scorecards, head over to dorkygeekynerdy.com. On our site, we've also got the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy shop. Take a look through our wares and see if anything strikes your fancy. That covers the tutorial, so let's begin the game. The Dorky Round. Number 1. Nintendo released what portable game system in 1989? The Game Boy. I still have mine, and it still works. Number 2. What is the hero's name in the Legend of Zelda series? Link. Zelda is the princess. Number 3. Samus Aran is the heroine in what game series? Metroid. Number 4. What is the name of Mario's dinosaur companion? Yoshi. Number 5. What does the DS in Nintendo DS stand for? Dual screen. Number 6. What was the first Nintendo system to use an optical disc instead of a cartridge? The GameCube. Nintendo went back to the cartridge format for the Switch. Number 7. What racing series features characters from a variety of Nintendo franchises? Mario Kart. Number 8. What sci-fi 3D rail shooter debuted on the SNES on February 21st, 1993? Star Fox. Number 9. Mario fends off viruses in what NES and Game Boy title? Dr. Mario. Number 10. What fighting game franchise features characters from various Nintendo properties? Super Smash Bros. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Mario made his video game debut in what game? Donkey Kong. Number 2. Nintendo released what headache-inducing console in 1995? The Virtual Boy. Number 3. What character paired up with Mario to compete in virtual Olympic Games starting in 2016? Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 4. Though known as the Nintendo Entertainment System, or NES in the US, it was released as what in Japan? The Famicom, or Family Computer. Number 5. Of all of Nintendo's non-portable consoles, which has sold the most units? The Wii. Number 6. What was the best-selling game for the Nintendo 64? Super Mario 64. To be fair, the game was bundled with the console. Number 7. Who portrayed Mario in the less than stellar 1993 film? Bob Hoskins. Number 8. In what game is it considered rude to play as Oddjob in multiplayer? GoldenEye 007. Number 9. Metroid switched from 2D to 3D in what game? Metroid Prime. Number 10. Due in no small part to the pandemic, what became the second best-selling game for the Nintendo Switch? Animal Crossing: New Horizons. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. What was the first Pokemon game without a color in its title? Pokemon Crystal. Ironically, it was released for the Game Boy Color. Number 2. Donkey Kong returned to consoles in a big way with what Super NES title? Donkey Kong Country. Number 3. You could get your GameCube in how many different colors? Four. Indigo, Jet Black, Platinum, and Orange Spice. This last one was only available in Japan. Number 4. What console was codenamed Project Cafe? The Wii U. Number 5. What was the best-selling NES game not bundled with the console? Tetris. Number 6. Nintendo released its light gun for what 1972 game console? Magnavox Odyssey. Number 7. What was the name of the wireless controller that could be used with the GameCube? The Wavebird. Number 8. The Animal Crossing series first debuted on what system? Though the first game was also released on the GameCube, the original debuted on the Nintendo 64. Number 9. What 2 Final Fantasy games were released for the NES outside Japan? Final Fantasy and Final Fantasy III. Number 10. In 1959, Nintendo paired with what American entertainment company to produce card games? The Walt Disney Company. The hope was to move away from the stigma of gambling with card games. And we are done. Game over. How'd you do this week? If Nintendo trivia wasn't your thing, maybe next week's show will be more to your tastes. Here's a clue for what's coming. What decade brought us The Shining, Friday the 13th, and The Howling? That'll be our last regular episode before the Season 3 finale. Wow, this year has flown by. See you back here next Wednesday. This has been episode 159 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. The music has been provided by Jason Shaw at audionautics.com. Check him out if you need royalty-free music for your podcast, film, or whatever you're making. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. Come find me at thevoicesinmyhead.com. From there you can hunt me down on Facebook or Twitter and say hi. I love chatting with listeners. Thanks for listening.